Hey, what up, America? This your boy, Bushan Glover, Better Black America TV on YouTube. Now, there's been a monumental bill that actually passed. It's not signed into law as of yet, but this bill is called SB206, and that's to basically pay the student athlete for his name and his likeness. So here in California, they're spearheading the pay the players movement because California is very progressive. And I do support Gavin Newsom because he's doing a good job when it comes to running the state. Now, let me give you some insight on this particular bill that we have here. And let me see here. Okay, now California Assembly passes SB 206 that brings state to the verge of rules showdown with the NCAA, because the NCAA is not going to like this because they use, college sports as minor league sports, but they benefit and make millions upon millions upon millions. Even probably over time, they done made over $1 trillion when it comes to athletes. Now, the California State Assembly on Monday unanimously passed a bill that will allow college athletes to more easily make money off their own name, image, and likeness beginning January 1st of 2023. Now, the vote passed 66-0 on all assures that the measure will go to Governor Gavin Newsom's desk. Now, because the bill was amended after it passed the state Senate, it will have to return to the chamber for a concurrence vote. However, the Senate approved its version of the bill by a 31-5 margin. The bill basic intent remains unchanged. Now, if the legislation reaches Newsom's desk, he will have 30 days to sign it or veto it. He takes action. If he don't take any action, the bill will become law. Now, although a NCAA panel is studying potential changes in the association's policy regarding athletes' names, images, and likeness, this sets up the prospect of conflict between the NCAA's amateurism rules and laws of the state that has more than 20 Division I schools, including 4 members of the Pac-12 Conference. Now, just imagine if that bill passed, the players that will be coming into the state of California to basically reap the benefits of their name, of their image, and their likeness. Because I remember back in the day, one of UCLA, we used to play NCAA basketball on PlayStation, and Ed O'Bannon, I think he put a lawsuit together. He was trying to get money or trying to recoup some of the money because, a lot of the athletes, they won a national championship, I think in '92. And, their image, the school's making money. And I remember when, USC had Pete Carroll and Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart and these guys, and they were making millions upon millions of dollars on the jersey sales, trading cards, and then the athletes, if they get $20, from a booster, they could be suspended. That's why Reggie Bush pretty much has his Heisman Trophy not in Heritage Hall, because he's one of the best athletes in the country. A potential #1 draft pick, or projected a #1 draft pick, had to go to one of the neighborhood hustlers and borrow some money and didn't pay him back. And somehow he reported it. They put 2 and 2 together, and he lost they took his Heisman, they took, his name and took everything down. But that was a situation where if the school was basically paying him for his likeness and his jersey sales and his images and all of that, then he wouldn't have had to do anything to that point, because you got to pay the players, because it's hard to focus and study, when you're hungry and on a noodle diet, And like I said, Reggie Bush, Ed O'Bannon, to name a few. But even LeBron James, he tweeted, Draymond Green tweeted as well. Now, it may be time to really think about an alternative for minor league sports and development outside the college system. Now, the athletes bring in millions in exchange of scholarship with rules that are worse than slavery. So stay tuned. We'll keep you, hit the notification, hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep you posted and abreast of the findings and what's going on, because this will be monumental moving forward. With that being said, this is SB 206 passed. California legislation and may turn into law, and has 30 days. Gavin Newsom, the governor, Gavin Newsom, has 30 days to either sign it or veto it. So the NCAA is going to be lobbying. I'm sure there's going to be a whole lot lobbying on the other side for the student athlete. With that being said, have a great day. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2019. Take care. Have a great day.